Road safety.
Seat belts and helmets in Thailand. The wearing of seat belts in car and helmets on motorcycles is compulsory in Thailand. Actually, many drivers and motorcyclists disobey traffic laws. We recommend that you should protect yourselves as best as you can when traveling on roads. Every year, a lot of people lose their lives on the roads, and the figures always show a strong surge in accidents around the major Thai celebrations of New Year and Songkran Festival. As a result, traffic laws are important to obey because they protect the lives of drivers, passengers, and pedestrians.
I heard that there was a road accident near our school last night. Yes, a motorcycle was hit by a taxi because the motorcyclist changed the lane without signal. You know, he didn't wear the helmet, so his head knocked on the road. Oh, is he okay? I heard that he was in a coma and was transferred to the ICU. If I were him, I would wear a helmet. Me too.
Here are the words you should know when you drive. Put on your seatbelt. If I were you, I would put on a seatbelt before driving a car. Drive at the speed of traffic. If I had a car, I would drive at the speed of traffic. Obey the traffic laws. If I were a driver, I would obey the driving laws. Stop at the traffic light. If you didn't want to be fined, you would stop at the traffic light. Park on the sidewalk. If this road were broad enough, I would park my car on the sidewalk. Drive over 80 km per hour. If I were a bus driver, I wouldn't drive over 80 km per hour. Get a driving license. If you passed the driving test, you would get a driving license. Turn left at any time. If I drove the car in front and saw this sign, I would keep driving and turn left. Drive too closely to the car in front. If I were you, I wouldn't drive too closely to the car in front.
Vocabulary. Seatbelt. A belt that fastens around you when you are traveling in a vehicle or aircraft and holds you in your seat in order to reduce the risk of being injured in an accident. Seatbelt use is one of the most effective ways to save lives and reduce injuries in crashes. Helmet. A strong, hard hat that covers and protects the head. A helmet aids the skull in protecting the human brain. Be compulsory. If something is compulsory, you must do it because of a rule or law. The wearing of seatbelts in car and helmets on motorcycles is compulsory in Thailand. Disobey the laws. Refuse to obey a rule or law. You will be fined if you disobey the traffic laws. Figure. A number representing an amount, especially an official number. Every year, a lot of people lose their lives on the roads. and the figures always show a strong surge in accidents around the major Thai celebrations. Surge, a sudden increase in amount of number. A surge in injuries from increased clashes in Songkran festival has put pressure on the government and related officials to cope with it. Pedestrian, someone who is walking especially along a street. Some streets in Bangkok are dangerous for pedestrians. Grammar focus. If I were, I would, wouldn't. Example. If I were you, I would obey the traffic laws. If I had a car, I would drive carefully. If I were him, I would use the crosswalk. If I were you, I wouldn't drive too closely to the car in front. If I were a motorcyclist, I wouldn't ride it on the pavement. Structure. If I were plus noun or adjective, comma, I would or wouldn't plus infinitive verb. If plus subject plus verb 2, comma, I would or wouldn't plus infinitive verb, or I would or wouldn't plus infinitive verb plus if I were plus noun or adjective, I would or wouldn't plus infinitive verb plus if plus subject plus verb 2. Use. We use the structure above for the situation that it's not true at the present. We just imagine what we would do or how we would react.